We all go through disappointments in life and things we don't understand. Sometimes we make mistakes and bring trouble on ourselves. It's easy to get discouraged and lose our passion. But God won't allow anything to happen that will keep you from your purpose. He's already taken into account every bad break, every person that walked away, every mistake. What we can't see is how He's working behind the scenes. And sometimes He has to close a door so He can open a bigger door. He'll move a person out of your life because they're limiting your growth. And what looks like a disappointment is really the hand of God ordering your steps. Doesn't make sense now, but down the road you'll see how if that door hadn't have closed, you wouldn't have met that person that introduced you to a friend, that had an opportunity that took you to a new level. If you only knew what God was up to, you wouldn't live upset. If you only knew how He's going to connect the dots in your life, how all things are going to work for your good, you'd get your passion back. Perhaps you've made mistakes and you're not where you thought you'd be in life, and you've accepted that you can't reach your dreams. You can't see God's favor. Look what you've done. That didn't stop your destiny. God knew every mistake you would make, every failure. He's already lined up restoration, another chance. When God told Jonah to go to the city of Nineveh, Jonah went the other way, exactly opposite of what he knew he was supposed to do. God didn't say, "I'm done with you, Jonah. See if I'll ever help you." A couple days later, Jonah was thrown overboard in the middle of the sea in a huge storm. You would think God would say, "See, Jonah, I told you what to do. Now you're in trouble. You're on your own." God had a big fish already in place, a whale waiting to rescue Jonah. Swallowed him up, carried him to the shore like a cruise liner. 3 days later, spit him up on dry ground. You may be off course, thinking you've missed your destiny. If you only knew what great lengths God is going to go to get you back on course. If you only knew there are whales waiting for you to rescue you, to protect you, to bring you back into your purpose. You can't outrun the mercy of God. You can't get too far away, too far down. The psalmist said, "If I go to the depths of the ocean, God, you are there. If I go to the heights of the heaven, you're still there." When the fish spit Jonah out, God told him to go to the city of Nineveh. He gave him another chance. This time Jonah went. He got back on course. He fulfilled his purpose. You may have gone your own way, done things that were not the best. You think that God wouldn't have anything to do with you. But like Jonah, you can still become who you were created to be. Don't sit around condemned, listening to the accuser, reminding yourself of everything you've done wrong. If you only knew what God was going to do, how He's not just going to restore you, not just bring you out and set you on the sidelines. He's going to put you back into purpose. His calling is still on your life. The assignment He has for you didn't get canceled because you took a detour. He's still going to honor you. You're still going to see dreams come to pass. You're still going to have a healthy family. If you only knew what God was doing behind the scenes. If you only knew how He's working out His plan for your life. If you only knew what He started, He's going to finish. If you only knew how He's fighting battles for you, then you would trust Him. You would live from a place of peace, a place of faith. You wouldn't fight all the things you don't like. The disappointments, the delays, the betrayals, they had to happen. They're a part of His plan. You couldn't step into the fullness of your destiny without them. It was uncomfortable. It didn't make sense, but you wouldn't see your greatness without those challenges.